to go. Henry's Stream is the place to show. Chatting with family, the laughs are strong. Together we vibe all stream long. In the Henry Chord, the chat's alive, laughing, learning. We thrive and vibe, from epic debates to sharing dreams. It's community magic on your screens. It's the stream we love, it's HenryResilient. With the family strong, the bond is brilliant. Laughs and love, we stand as one. Suit up, hit play, our fun's begun.
Feeling good.
Friends unite, the mood's just right. Henry's leading us through the night. Family's here, the bond is real. On this stream, we've got the zeal.
Oh my God, Charlotte's giving.
So tune in now, it's time to cheer. HenryResilient, the stream is here. A place for all where voices sing. Family forever, let's do our thing.
All right. Okay, all right, let's see where we at.
The spotlight.
Oh, I didn't start Twitch.
In the mix. Yeah, she took us for a ride. So she's making movies, dreams up on the screen. Fans through town and mountain, but they feel the same. Crowdfunding bits on the hype was getting loud. Friends from all around, they believe hype was out.
She took the cash and vanished. No updates, no sound.
Left us in the dust, just echoes all around.
Just Ninja World. Oh man, we gonna have some good stuff tonight. Karen Ashley. Chad is a monster. Oh man.
The order
What's the projects? She said it'd be the best.
But months turned into years, no movie manifest. Fans started wondering when was the film we paid.
Jamal Breezy up in this bitch.
No answers, no nothing,
Just fires in the air.
We trusted in
The Rangers, but she didn't seem to care. She took the cash and vanished. No updates, no sounds.
left us in the dust, just echoes.
I need a mix. I need like a mix. Whoa.
Karen Ashley was the deal you promised us. A flick took the funds and disappeared.
Whoa, here we go. Here we go.
Just left us all to fall.
Hide the money, y'all. Oh man.
I don't know how I'm supposed to pay the bills. Probably have to start selling crack or rapping. Rapping about selling crack.
When I start selling pussy.
You know, we gotta play the origin of that, man. I don't think y'all know.
I found a market, Power Rangers fans in line.
About to TikTok
Wanted
it
a
up.
piece of the past from David Frank. His autographs
No one has
but
ever
now they
seen
in my
anyone
bank.
get their shit together. What happened was
I
that
found a market, Power Rangers fans in line. Wanted a piece of the past, something divine. But little did I know there was someone on my trail.
HenryResilient with that receding hairline.
Trying to unveil.
Oh man.
There was someone on my trail.
Oh, did she delete it?
With that receding
I swear to God, these content
trying to
creators.
unveil.
Damn, man. RIP too, man.
Sky, Frank, playing with the past, forging signatures, making money fast. HenryResilient with his dream.
This bitch did delete it.
What's that all about?
I'm so tight.
I thought I was sick, making that cash
Gotta
flow,
find
but
it.
Henry saw through me with the headline low, streaming my name, calling out my game. His voice so loud, trying to claim his
I'ma
fame.
find it though, don't worry.
I tried to defend, but
I
the
can't believe
truth
she
was
deleted
clear.
it, little
My
bitch.
forged autographs
Little silly
bringing me near
bitch.
to the edge of shame, where I couldn't
All right, hopefully y'all in for a good show.
Resilient, pushing me aside.
But you singers just making money fast.
Henry Resilient,
Scream and shout,
trying to bring me down.
what's that all? Do we want some Austin St. John?
St. John, making moves in the game.
Oh, that's what I'm wondering.
Sending hearts aflame.
Henry Resilient,
Always in my way, but with principle, we gon' seize the day. So
here's to the journey, the highs and the lows.
With Brent by my side, the world's our next show.
Austin St. John,
making history in the making. With quotes on my shirts, there's no mistaking. Haters gonna hate, that's the name of the tune. But I'm focused on my grind, under the moon. Brent the millionaire, he's got my back.
I see what type of stream this gonna be. I see what type of stream. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Do we want the Henry Resilient diss? Yeah. No, we want this one.
Resilient hero in
Let's
disguise
turn
with
up.
Power Rangers bright.
Let's turn up.
Ninja moves, he's sliding through the shadows. Grape soda, fizzing pancakes, flipping high. Juice squad standing by, whale songs in the sky. Him cook, Henry's got the rhythm, gonna let it flow. Go ninja, go. Let's start the show.
I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good?
Liquid beats crashing, drum
start
bass on the rise.
selling.
Henry's here to mesmerize. Power Rangers in the night, ninja stealth, it's out of sight. Choose a squad, whales in their mind. Feel the beat ignite. Him cook, Henry's got the rhythm, gonna let it flow. Go ninja, go. Let's start the show.
I'm feeling it. Hopefully y'all feeling it. What's today? Monday? What day is it? Oh, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Oh, hold
Electric
on.
vibe in motion now. Feel the power show.
Let's get the sound effects going where they
Henry's
need to be.
beat will take a bow. In the night we'll make this vow.
Let's cook.
Henry's got the rhythm, gonna let it flow. Go ninja, go. Let's start the show.
All right, there we go. Woo! Another day. Another show. Clap it up for y'all. Clap it up. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all here. Y'all here. I don't know what stream this is, but Jesus O'Malley, man, what a stream. Got some good stuff. Oh my God. Like you ever like come to stream like, oh, we're gonna have a good stream. We're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about that. And then people get in the chat, they be like, nope. No, we don't want to hear about that, or we don't want to hear about any of that. I'm like, but why not? They like, no. Where is my god dog on watch video? Oh man, they like age restricted that. I am looking for when I start selling. A lot of people have no idea. Some people don't know where the origin story of some of these sound bites come from. And I want to educate y'all on it, but it'd be hard because some go so far back. And what happened is when these people create these viral moments, like the girl who made this right here, right?
When I start selling
she don't want that to be out there. So when I find it, I go to the TikTok, I save the TikTok, and I'm like, okay, this is always going to be in my collection. But what ends up happening ultimately is she deletes the video. She like, I can't have ninjas be knowing that I am the when I start selling P girl. But I found it. I found it.
when I
All right, I found it. All right, cool. Let me acknowledge some of the earlier contributors.
Acknowledge me.
Because I want a quick stream. I want a quick stream today. I want a good stream. We got some solid topics. I'm not like super duper fully prepared. I did prepare a lot for the Bat in the Sun stuff. I did prepare some funny stuff. I did prepare. Oh, we got this. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. We got the expose clip. You like, wait, like, here, I'll give y'all a little sample. It's about Blake Foster. Give me a second.
What's up, man? My name.
Shout out to all the content creators. Where is the Blake? Whatchamacallit? All right. So shout out to all the people who are deep within the industry. What you guys don't know is a lot of them reach out to me, and then because of how popular they are in the industry, they like, look, I'm gonna give you some real deal scoops. And I say, hey, thank you. But they like, you got to keep me anonymous. So I had to do the voice changer.
My name is. I've never actually introduced myself. I used to be affiliated with Trachtenberg 3D because we're friends since 2016 to the end of 2023. Basically around the time where things started to collapse within.
And sorry, guy, he's recording this in his car, but this is going to be the main event. So in about 8:30 p.m., we'll get to the Blake Foster juice. We have some Dr. Disrespect versus Nickmercs. And then we have to get to this guy. We have to.
Comic book store. His name was Tom.
We have to, man.
So excited to meet me.
Because apparently I'm the only person that with a platform that's going to speak up that gets this guy his attention. All right. Like, it is what it is all the time. And we're going to talk about some breaking news stories that involve AI. But, I think if you've been here a while, you kind of know this guy.
If you keep talking over me, then I can't answer. And why am I here then?
I doubt he would come back. I don't even know if we would want him to come back, considering like, what is he going to say other than we're working on the film? It's picture lock, it's color corrected, but we do got some proof that he's still working on the film. You like, no way. No way is he still working on the film. And we got some proof that he... Here's the thing. I know he doesn't watch, I know he doesn't watch the content. He probably like looks at the thumbnail, reads the comment section, and then goes off that. But every time this is the second time I've spoken about him where he's like responded via his Facebook, thing or whatever. But we have that. So Blake, Doc, and Aaron, and then we're gonna have a quick stream. We're gonna be out of here by 10. All right. I gotta go to work. Got a lot of stuff going on at work. And they need my attention. So without further ado, let me acknowledge the earlier contributor. Shout out to my man Jamal Breezy. He said, stay resilient, man.
Stay resilient. Stay resilient, bitch.
Appreciate you, Jamal Breezy. Shout out to my man Dust out here. I already know what type of mood Dust in, man.
So this is about Dust being an ass.
Look, were we hit the 30-minute mark yet? No. I already know what type of time Dust is on. As he says, everyone like the stream. Make sure your dad doesn't break your dragon dagger. God damn, man. Somebody is probably in a motel smoking not crack, talking about they dad broke their dragon dagger, man. It happens, man. Sometimes life come at you fast. And I think it was like a rainy day on the East Coast, so ninjas probably didn't have to go to work today, man. Shout out to everybody working out them car washes, man. We might have some pictures of somebody at a car wash, man. Shout out to them. My cousin, he used to work at a car wash. He threw away his whole NBA career because he wanted to work at a car wash. He's like, I need money, cuz. I'm like, Ninja, you spoil. He's like, no, I need my own money. I was like, Ninja, you so good at basketball. You really gonna throw that shit away for like $7 an hour? He was like, yeah, I want an Averex coat. I was like, oh my God. But shout out to all the ninjas working out the car washes, man. Got to be hard on them rainy days. Like, what do you do? Do you come in? Because I know you ain't getting no paid time off. I don't know how it works. But anywho, shout out to my man Dust. Shout out to my man, Alucard Morningstar, new member.
Henry, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully everything is going good, man. If you guys don't remember, that's the brother who was engaged. I was like, get a prenup. He was like, I don't need that. So hopefully he get that prenup. Hopefully he get married. You know what I'm saying? Live happily ever after. That's what we want to see. We want to see people getting engaged. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my man Dust again. What does he say? Be careful of irrelevant people selling sodas on the street. I may have a picture of ninjas selling sodas. I gotta go through mine. Where was it? Somebody did send me a picture of some ninjas selling sodas. I was like, wait. Ninjas selling sodas? Where is it at? Is it in the shrine? I don't be knowing. Is it in the shrine? Let me see. Is it in the shrine? It was a ninja selling some sodas. Like some cream sodas. Was it in the shrine? Got it. It was right here. I guess you can get some sodas. Shout out to the people, watching selling sodas. Yeah, I'm saying, I know it's a tough job, but hey man, people got to stay hydrated out here. They got to stay hydrated. So, shout out to the soda sellers out here, man. Where I come from, we call it pop. But hey, if it's soda for you, it's soda. It's soda. You know what I'm saying? Oh, false bot, bro. Don't be spamming. They'll get you. Anywho. Hopefully that was the soda picture somebody was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Dust again. What does he say, guys? Oreo formula activated. Now I believe we do have when the Oreo formula was just getting started, we were young in our inception of the Oreo formula. And do I got a young picture of us in the Oreo cookie formula? I'm trying to, I don't know. Like when you be looking for them, you like, I swear we had a bunch of them. But as of lately, hey, they've been a little bit hard to come by. Pause. I'm gonna have to check again. I don't see no Oreo cookie formulas. I really don't. Anywho, guys. If you know, me and Dust are half of the Oreo cookie formula. But we do have a good story to tell you guys a little bit later in the stream coming up. So shout out to that. And shout out to my man Ryusi, you know what I'm saying?
I got money.
Let's go with the Dr. Disrespect lure. All right, you know what? You paid the cost to be the boss. After I get y'all lubed up, we'll hit Dr. Disrespect out the gate. We'll go boom, boom, boom. We'll go boom, boom, boom. All right. Anyone in here support Dr. Disrespect? You know what I'm saying? He like Dr. Disrespect, please. Chef Maku. Dr. Disrespect, please. Man, y'all don't understand. Shout out to no one cares about Legend of the Order. Goddamn, man. What do you mean Legend of the Order? It's coming out. We just don't know when. We're literally on the brink. We don't know what we're gonna get first. GTA 6 or Legend of the White Dragon. Look what. Which one? I don't know. I honestly do not know. I honestly do not know which one we gonna get, but I'm here for it. I'm waiting on GTA 6. Most likely GTA 6 at this point. If GTA 6 come out before Legend of the White Dragon, we cooked. We are done. We are doomed. We are doomed. And shout out to my man Aerostream who says working at the car wash. Hey man, it's an honest day's work. A lot of people remember, but times are tough out here now, man. Times are tough. The temporary jobs have become permanent jobs. The temporary jobs, like the jobs at the fast food restaurants. I remember my first job. I was at a fast food restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I had to sweep, wash dishes, and clean the parking lot at the tender age of 15 and a half. And my mom had to sign like a permission slip for me to work. And I could not work past 8 p.m. on a school night. And I could not work more than 4 hours a day. Oh man. And like, you know, hey, that's what it is. Yo, we got a big dog in the chat. Big dog in the chat. Fan club says, yo, what up, bro? I just sent you a message on Discord with a possible story for you. You're going to like this one. Oh, man. Fan club, a man after my own heart, man. Oh, I thought I had our DMs up. I was like, oh, I was about to have a heart attack. Like, oh, no. Let me see what he got. Let's see what he got up in here. Oh, no. Oh yeah, I want this. I want that story. I don't want to give it away. I don't know if you want to remain anonymous, but yeah, send me that. I know I'm making the block hot. Like, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, look, man. I appreciate the streamers who be like, look, this ain't the type of ish I cover, but I got you, bro. He like, I got you. I'll be like, send it. Yeah. If I read this story, let me make sure. Right, nice for me. All right, so he went up. Oh my God, it's a wild story. Yeah. Oh, hey, look. He know, man. He like, I ain't covering this shit, but I know someone who will. Shout out to the fan club, guys. Go check him out, man. He put out way more Power Ranger content than me. All right, let's get into some funny clips, and then, like I said, we're doing Jesus, man. I gotta rearrange my I gotta rearrange my ish. I gotta rearrange my stuff ASAP, man, because I don't like it. I don't like my setup. Now I can't give some men some motivation. Do y'all want me to motivate the men today? Sometimes men need some motivation, man. But sometimes it be men who, there go my girl. Oh, look at her. Shout out to Cayenne Pepper for posting my man fan club's channel in the chat. Go subscribe if you ain't subscribed. If you want Power Ranger content 24/7, 365, go there. I gotta make sure I got some stuff for y'all guys to laugh. Damn, man. We got Dumb Ninjas Award. We got ninjas clapping ninjas' wives out here, and the husband calling him up. He like, hey, you fucking my wife, Sheila. He like, sorry, bro. But anyway, this one is inspired by your none other, man, than our favorite Power Ranger daughter over here. Sorry, Jenna. Sky is the channel's favorite daughter. And I know she just our favorite. So this clip,
I'm not gonna lie,
is inspired.
That's like hella sexy that you really admire me like that. And I haven't had anybody really like tip me as you did. And like I appreciate it because my situation is really hard right now. I'm trying to get a new car. I lost my car. I'm actually in a homeless shelter right now, trying to get a crib. So I'm really struggling, but like I'm real as fuck. And yeah, like I'm cool. I fuck with you and I appreciate you, Teddy.
I swear this clip ages like a fine wine. It just gets better with time. But anywho, where's the clip at right here? Oh no, that's for men. That's to motivate men. We ain't trying to motivate men. We trying to get y'all fools to get right, you know what I'm saying? Because New York is tough out there, right? It's tough. Some people, they sell it through Instagram DMs, but other people got to hit that block. So, you know, have you heard someone hitting the blade? You know what I'm saying? But let's catch up with Sky's competition.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Looking for a good time?
Not really. We have a YouTube channel.
I don't do all of that. I don't do all the cameras. We don't do cameras.
Put the camera down.
We don't do cameras. I was to come up here and do that to y'all. Business only. We don't do all that camera stuff. Don't put me on the camera. Put the camera down.
No, we're not on the camera. It's on me. It's not on you.
Okay, what?
We're not from here. We're just touring. We're visiting the city.
Don't be touring on my blog if you ain't looking for some.
What you mean?
You law enforcement?
No.
With the police?
No, hell no.
Y'all not with the police?
No, hell no.
Okay.
We heard a lot about it.
I mean, you don't want to? Like, what's up? You don't want to spend no money?
No, not really. We were just coming to see what was going on in the city, for real. Like
Well, I'm what's going on in the city. I'm in the city.
What you be doing? Like, what you getting?
I saw this. Like, what's up? I'm like, you know what's going on.
What's
You know what's going on. You know what's
Hold on.
I need you to answer my question. Are you looking for some fun?
Nah.
Hey, Ninja's looking for fun. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just, hey, be like, look, I'm looking for some fun. I know people want to go to the skybox. I know y'all do. I know some thirsty ninjas out there. But let me know, y'all want to have fun or what?
Not really. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
No,
I think you are.
No, not that type of fun. Not that type of fun. Is this what you do? Like this is what you do? Like
all day, all night. Hey, daddy.
All day, all night, and you know I'm happy Dust super chatted that because I almost goddamn forgot about her. I forgot about her, and I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all about her. I'm gonna keep it funky. But have you ever been approached by a streetwalker? Now, there's a certain neighborhood I drive through from time to time, and I see them, and I just don't make eye contact, bro. Because if you make eye contact, they'd be like, they look at you just like that until you break line of sight, man. So if you in New York and you looking, we got her right there, and we also have this old one. Y'all remember this clip? I played it. But we might have to add this to the soundboard.
Not none. Trick on me, bitch. Give me the moolah.
Now I'm gonna post it.
I don't give a fuck. Post it. Tag a couple references. You motherfuckers, you know who got it. Because I got the pussy for the money. If you got the money for the pussy.
Bird! Don't piss off.
Please.
Hey, look, I've played this one before, but I felt this only right that we double back for reference purposes to get it in the stream because this might be a soundbite.
Why I be fucking for money?
Why?
Because ain't no fucking love out here. Not none.
She not wrong though.
Trick on me, bitch. Give me the moolah.
Now I'm gonna post it.
I don't give a fuck. Post it. Tag a couple references. You motherfuckers, you know who got it. Because I got the pussy for the money. If you got the money for the pussy.
Bird! Don't piss off.
Hey, this is why you got to stay in your kid's life and make sure when your daughter growing up and she getting that bind, you as the father fix her bind. Because if you don't, there will be another ninja who is going to fix that bind for her, and it's going to come at a price. Hey, Dan. I will make time right now for him if he ready. I do got a big story. If Dan's person come through, it's gonna be a big story. And it's a Blake Foster related story, and it's a true story. Look, I'll do a roadblock, but anyway, man, let's stop talking about bitches selling pussy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, one more clip. I said I was going to stop, but we had to give an origin story. Okay. So the original clip. Okay. The original clip. Yeah, shy. Yeah, look. Hey, I'm putting Sky on game. I'm putting Sky up on game. She like, damn, Henry, you really be looking out for me. Like, bitch, I'm low key. I low-key should be getting a couple of the proceeds, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a pimp, but I'm saying you may get some new clients that are part of the Resilient Army. It's fine. Hey, everybody got to get their meat fixed. And, you know, she could just be the person that's going to fix the meat. But anywho, I do see the super chats. I want to get all this debaucherous stuff out the way before I read the super chats. I don't want to mix those two. Henry will clap Sky's cheeks before. Oh no. Hey man, that's so disrespectful, man. You like y'all bullying me on my stream. Like, damn, bro. Goddamn. Look. I know how she be moving and shit.
I'm not gonna lie. That's like hella sexy.
But anyway, so let's get the origin of when I start selling. And then, Dust, I'm going to read your super chat. And we actually going to do a little segment for her. All right. So let's keep it going.
I start selling pussy. I don't want to hear it. When I start selling pussy, I don't want to hear nobody say shit. When you see me on the corner, bitch, mind your business. Because these recruiters have one more fucking time to fucking play with me. I get in an argument with my mom every other fucking day, and she comes in my face talking about some, oh yeah, mira, you have a degree, you could get a job any fucking where. I don't understand. Where, Wanda? Where are the jobs? Every day I apply to like 100 fucking places. Bitch, I am so broke. I'm rationing my pussy with these tampons. like, bitch, I don't know if we're gonna make it through the week. I'm over it! When I start selling pussy.
Hey, look, man. Look, everyone got the ATM between their legs.
I looked at it as I have an ATM between my legs, and I'm just using it. All I gotta do is put my card in.
And money just comes out, man.
And boom, money just comes right out.
I'm just saying, like, you have to respect her honesty. A lot of women can't be honest, not with themselves, but with their current situation. And so when you get someone in between, that's honest, they like, look, like, I'm on the brink, Henry. Like,
I looked at it.
They like, look, Henry, I'm down bad. I know you be fixing binds and shit. Don't even act like you don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like
I looked at it as I have an ATM between my legs, and I'm just using it. All I gotta do is put my card in, and that's it. And put the PIN number, and boom, money just comes right out.
All right. So anyway, that was our Sky Frank segment of the day. Now we need to be a little bit more serious. I'm hopefully holy shit, I'm hoping we can bring a little bit more serious because RIP to Michelle Trachtenberg. She was an amazing actress. If you guys know anything about Dust, he is one of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer's aficionados. All right, and let's see if we can get a small tribute to her, because I know a lot of people are doing them, but you know, a lot of people phony as shit right now. A lot of people are phony as shit. And what do I mean by that? What do I mean funny as shit? A lot of people are paying her respects now after she's gone, but while she was here, it was quiet. It was quiet. Now, we do have some details on how she passed away. I already know how it was. She ended up getting let's do something. I'm trying to pick a nice one that highlights everything. Maybe Entertainment Weekly.
Why do we have to?
You know what I'm saying? For her. I mean, it's unfortunate when someone dies unexpectedly. I'm sure, you know, it's a tremendous loss to her family, but I believe she had a liver transplant and her body just wasn't taken to it. So here's a little tribute that Entertainment Tonight put together.
To get rid of so many things I like.
E.T. has confirmed Michelle Trachtenberg is dead at 39 years old. No cause of death details for now. We can do the cause of death if you guys want. But police tell E.T. she was found dead in a New York City apartment and no foul play is suspected.
Hi, I'm Michelle Trachtenberg, and I play Harriet M. Walsh.
God damn.
Michelle's shocking.
It always is sad to watch like the videos of the people who've passed away, man. 39 years is young. That's my age. Literally. My age.
Death follows fan concern over the star's appearance on Instagram. She addressed worries at the time by saying she's just gotten older and no longer the young star they grew up watching.
I want to see the whole world, and I want to write down everything.
When I do look at social media, which is challenging, them coming in with, you inspired my life, you made me become a writer, all of those just beautiful things, you know?
After Harriet the Spy put Hollywood on notice, Michelle was cast as Sarah Michelle Gellar's sister on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
She'll get pissed if I missed.
I think a lot of people do know her for the Buffy the Vampire Slayer role. I think that's probably her most popular role. Or do we got some Harriet the Spy ninjas up in here? Chef Mako, I got you. I see a super chat.
See my sister's the Slayer.
The Slayer?
Yeah. I can't tell you. Sarah is the utmost professional, and she's a wonderful person. I love her. I actually have a sister, so you know, I have a sister, a real sister at home, and I have a sister on the set, which is very important to me.
Michelle scoring multiple roles on the big and small screen for more than a decade. While her career slowed in recent years, she recently reprised her Gossip Girl character Georgina on the show's reboot.
Gossip Girl really works better when it's just the one voice.
Boring. It needs
more drama, blood, pizzazz.
We're gonna restore her to her glory days.
Damn, 85 to 25. Jesus, man. But I believe it was, I think TMZ has it. Give me a second. Let me look it up. TMZ. Or was it was some news that Michelle Trachtenberg. How am I spelling? 7 5. What is this? You know, look, man, if y'all think I farm a story, they will farm it. It's already like 4 different goddamn posts of her. Michelle Trachtenberg was a beautiful young soul, lost too young. I agree. Where is it at? So she passed away too young. Are they going to say it? Cardiac arrest found Trachtenberg unresponsive. Here we go, here. Other sources told us she received a liver transplant last year. Unclear if that played a role in her passing. A lot of people, Jesus, she appeared in 66 episodes. It's unfortunate, man. Hopefully, it was like liver failure, or, something like that. Hopefully it wasn't like, she unalived herself or overdosed or anything like that, man. So I'm sure more news will come out about her, but Jesus, man, hate to see her go, man. Hate to see her go. R.I.P. to her, man. Anyway, shout out to my man Chef Maku, who says, I couldn't even get a temp job at Target in November before. Hey, man, you know what? You know why? Because you wasn't a woman. You wasn't a woman. You wasn't a, look, Chef Maku was like, look, man, I couldn't even sell. You know what I'm saying? He like, that's the thing about men and women. Men, we can't, like, I couldn't sell I probably could. I probably could be a gigolo, but not to like, it'd be to like busted women. Let's just be honest. It'd be the busted women because the fine women, they can just get this shit for free. But the busted women, I'm like, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay. I'm gonna hit them with like,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
But once you do that, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I remember like growing up, my uncle, this older girl like me, and she was in my school. I think I was like maybe a freshman. It was these two twins. Like now looking back at it, I should have took them up on the offer, but they were pursuing me, like both of them. But I was like scared of girls. I was a virgin, and I end up turning them down or whatever. And then he was like, "Well, you probably should have took it. They probably was gonna buy you some drawer ends and all this other stuff, and then you would have had to do whatever they said." I was like, what the fuck? This is young me, man. This is young me, like 15-year-old me getting pursued by like upper class twins. And, they were decent looking. They were not like unattractive, but they wasn't like super attractive. And they always was fly. I'm saying gold in their ears. They always had Jordans and shit. And it was like on me. I was like, man, I should have. But it's I would have to do whatever they say shit. That was like, but man, we can't sell. We can't, if you a male gigolo, you fucking like old rich women, busted women. You're not like smashing like some 10 who just wants, who's having trouble dating. Cause they can like, Ninja, I can get this shit for free. Why the hell will I pay you unless you like King Dingaling? And I ain't King Dingaling. You know how I'm like, I'm just saying. But anywho, I never smashed a cougar. All right, anyway. And thank you, Chef Maku, for pointing out men can't sell their bodies as easily as women. Appreciate you highlighting that. It's rough because Michelle passed away before the reboot of Buffy. Oh yeah, it is coming back. Buffy is coming back. For all my Buffy the Vampire Slayers out there. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to get to our Dr. Disrespect story because Ryusi was like, Ninja. Hold on. I got to check on this bigger story. He's down. You got a link I could send him? This is going to be epic. Oh, shit. Hold on. We got a breaking story right now, guys. Give me a second. Look. Oh, God. StreamYard like, hey, we about to do something different. Breaking story coming in hot off the press. Give me a second, Dan. I'm about to cook that link up for him right now. Copy. Damn, man, I love when a breaking story come. Ready when he is. We still getting that Dr. Disrespect story. Dr. Disrespect story gonna take like 20 minutes. Because we have Dr. Disrespect's part and the other part. I did have to send a link out for a breaking story, but let's see how that goes. All right, shout out to my man Donald Nevin, who says yesterday was my birthday. Hoping to see your stream with Francis tomorrow. Oh, for sure, guys. I'm over here being bad. They're like, Henry, you streaming with Francis? I'm like, oh yeah, I am streaming with Francis tomorrow. Do me a favor, go to her channel and whatchamacallit, go turn your notifications on. It's gonna be me and Francis tomorrow from 7 to 10. Is it about Aaron? I don't know, man. I hope not. I hope not. It's like, Aaron, just drop the movie, man. Drop the goddamn movie, dog. I don't care about, we're working on this, we're working on that. It's like, dude, shut up. Just, you better hit me with a release date. You better hit me with a new trailer. You better hit me with something new. I don't give two shits, like what you working on. Like, we're working on this. We're doing, we're doing it for Jason. Like, dude, you've been doing it for Jason for like goddamn 3 years, my ninja. 3 years, ninja. They like, give him some time. I'm like, how much more time do we need? How much more time do we need? Anywho, waiting on the breaking story. While we wait on the breaking story, we'll continue to read the donations. I appreciate you guys donating to the Baby Mama Terrace Fund. I think this is going to fucking the parent coordinator. She was like, I need $1,000. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I was like, bitch, I don't even know you. She's like, I need $1,000 in 7 days. I'm like, God damn. Anyway, no one cares about that shit. HenryResilient, the gigolo. I know, man. Trust me. I actually thought about selling like a boyfriend experience service to like women. I was like, and it dawned on me when I was talking to somebody I was in college with, and she was talking about how lonely she was and shit, like as if I was about to be like, oh, you're so lonely? Let me, whatchamacallit. I was just like, I should be charging this bitch for my time listening to her vent or whatever. Like, I could provide that shit. Like, I probably got the time management down. Like, I wouldn't know what the rate would be to constantly respond and listen to her problems, and potentially go on a date with her. Like, I need to figure out how to get this money. I need to get the Amaranth money. And if that's what it takes, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll be like, I think they charge like per message or something. How much per message? How much per minute on the phone? Like, and these women understand it's purely transactional. Like, I only like them because they're paying me. Sell your farts like Amaranth, bruh. Anywho, I'm waiting on the breaking news story. I gotta make sure. Did he go somewhere? Did he go? Where he at? Have him hit the link. Ooh. All right. Anywho, what else was going on in the news? Oh shit. Let's cover some news quickly. Because I don't want to. Which Henry used underwear. I don't think I'll do the use underwear. I mean, if the money right, I might do them shits though. I'm not gonna lie. I might do them shits. I'll be like, oh, you want to use underwear? Shit, you want me to go around in these joints? What you want me to do? There goes my sound. I actually caught it. I'm like, why is my sound down? I don't want this auto. I want it locked. It keeps dropping. Like, I got to figure out how to lock my sound in, my microphone volume, because anytime I adjust it, it just goes down automatically. I don't know how to stop it from automatically reducing the volume. I'm like, can we stop reducing my microphone volume automatically. Maybe $1K a pair. Link said, "Is there a reason I was banned other than being a new face in your public voice call?" I don't know. You were banned? Jesus, Link. Shoot me a DM. Add me as a friend on Discord. We'll sort it out, man. We'll sort it out. I promise. Anywho, let's cover some news, some quick stories. We do got some Dumb Ninja Awards and all this other stuff. I'm waiting on this breaking story. Before I get to it. What the hell? And remind me at the end, since the Oreo cookie formula is live, man, I don't care. We gonna get to this story too. I promise. I don't care if it's the last 5 minutes. We're gonna get to this story. We are gonna do it.
So this is about Dust being an asshole, and he got nothing else better to do than to troll people and cause real problems. He's the one making people uncomfortable with his fucking memes and his trolling.
All right. Anyway, let's get to the news stories. We have 2 news stories. One about, I'm waiting on this breaking story. Like, where's the breaking story at, Ninja? All right, where is he at? He was having trouble getting signed in, but I told him to try it again. Okay. He can call me on Discord also if that works better. All right. Like, I didn't have this breaking story planned. Dan just literally hit me up right as I'm streaming. It was like, "Hey, you want this big ass story?" I was like, yeah, I do." Okay. Anyway, let's get to this one story. Man, y'all gotta watch out there, man. Ninjas. Jesus. Here's the thing, right? When it comes to these stories, let's just hear this play out, right? Woman steals boyfriend's $300 or $850,000 of Trump coin. Can you do me a favor?
A 22-year-old woman escorted from a downtown Miami hotel accused of ripping off her ex to the tune of $850,000.
I had great intentions.
God damn, $850,000?
Hey, yo, what the?
How?
With her, I loved her with all my heart. I treated her the best that I could.
Michael Anthony Bravo is a guy who hit it big in the crypto market. He also thought that finding Jabali last June was a win in the love department.
I bet he thought she liked him for him.
I always, spoiled her with great dinners, whatever she wanted. Whenever she wanted to go shopping, I provided for her. I helped pay her bills.
But this relationship would head south a couple of weeks ago. He fell asleep on his yacht and woke up to find she was gone, along with his American Express credit card and $850,000 in cryptocurrency.
As soon as she transferred the
800, look, man, how, first off, right, if you got $850 of crypto, how in the hell did she have access to it? Like how? How and why? How and why? $850,000 in crypto, and she got access to that? Hell no.
Trump coin from my wallet into her wallet, she left within 7 minutes.
I think this was a plan from day one that she targeted my client.
This is the private investigator who tracked her down. He had to track her down because she fled. So they were dating for 6 months. He was likely targeted, wealthy guy. These guys are not hard to spot. And if they're not slick or, street savvy enough to know that, hey, she about to rob your ass, you gonna get got. So he went to sleep. She transferred the Trump coin to her wallet, which I don't think he's going to be able to get back, and dipped out.
That she's much more sophisticated than he gave her credit for. And for someone 22 years old to have set all this up, this can't be her first rodeo either.
Private investigator David Bolton was hired to track her down and found her in a downtown Miami hotel on Valentine's Day, where Miami police confronted her.
She was likely looking for another victim. You know, it's very expensive to live out in Miami. So most of the guys out there, they got money. They not broke. You can't be broke out in Miami. I mean, you can be, but it's not going to be a good look for you. You know what I'm saying?
Investigators say she told them, "That loser is my ex-boyfriend. He lets me use his credit card." Police say she also booked an Airbnb with his card with a charge of more than $4,200. She was arrested for grand theft and credit card fraud. But the problems for Bravo didn't end there. After appearing in court, the Tunisian native was handed over to immigration officials. The problem is she has the key to a crypto wallet that holds Bravo's money.
Look.
Gotta get my bag and run.
She is the epitome of bag and run. Now, if she gets deported, which he does not want her getting deported until he gets his $850,000 back, chances are she can say, "I forgot. I forgot the password to the crypto wallet with $850,000 of your Trump coin." And remember, this Trump coin doesn't look like it was a rug pull. So it does have some value. And that volume could easily shoot up or easily shoot down. But chances are it's going to shoot up. So he didn't get robbed for $850,000. Present day, sure. But a year from now, 2 years from now, how much is that going to be worth? How much is it? It's probably going to be worth a lot more. So when it comes to this robbery, he like, "Yo, I need to get all my money back." They like, we got to deport her. We got to deport her ass.
And that's kind of put us in the bind that we are with immigration at this point. And certainly we don't want her to be deported until she goes before a judge and before our client is made whole.
Man, now this has to be the wrong time for this to happen to him in Trump's America. as a lot of people like to say, Trump's America, where he is big on deportation, especially deporting criminals. Now, I don't know what's going to happen if she's going to get deported. And you know what? Maybe they can come to some agreement where she gives him some of the money back, not all, because she caught him slipping. And I just don't see it. Like, I mean, bro, man, sometimes I don't know, man. You know, sometimes guys can overshoot their coverage.
A 22-year-old woman escorted from a downtown Miami hotel accused of ripping off her ex to the tune of $850,000.
I had great intentions with her.
I mean, he could have overshot his coverage. You know, when you overshoot your coverage, that means you are with a woman you typically wouldn't be with. Okay? So because he overshot his coverage, then it is what it is. You're like, well, I'm with a woman I normally can't get, so I'm going to treat her different to keep her. So I'm going to give her access. I'm going to say, let's get married after 6 months because he wants to lock her down. This could be the most attractive woman he's ever dated. I mean, and she is foreign.
A 22-year-old woman escorted
but there is nothing like
from a downtown Miami hotel accused of ripping off her ex to the tune of $850,000.
See, here's the thing. Travis, no. He said, look, man, his money is going, no doubt about that.
You dig, bro. You like
Hold
to
on.
dig.
I got the wrong
Gotta
one.
get my bag and run.
You stupid.
What do you guys think, though? You think he's going to get his money back? Like, damn, he was in love, too, man. Sucker for love, ninjas. All right. Happens to the best of us, huh? Happens to the best of us. Man. I don't know what to say. Hold on. Friends pending. Where is it at? Received. I'm in streamer mode. Okay, yo, here we go. Yeah, okay. I'm waiting on the guy to send me a friend request. All right. But yeah, this money is going. This money is good as going, guys. Travis, no. If you are with a new chick that's attractive, what you need to do is keep her at a arm's distance. And is his name Dr. Disrespecting Women? The guy who just joined? Oh God. What's this guy's name? Add friend. Like, oh, this is Link. I got timed out on your stream just now. Why are y'all timing out Link, man? I don't think Link is part of anything. Wait. Thacho something. Send me a friend request. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Jesus, man. I'm trying to get this guy to come on the stream, but a lot of people don't use Discord. And why y'all timing out Link, man? What the hell? Oh, man. Anywho, man. Look, guys. I'm trying to get this guy on stream. And I'm trying to... He said he just joined my server. I'm like, how did he just join the server? What's his name? Is it Disrespect? Dr. Disrespects Women? Like, ninjas. Why are people's names like this? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. Okay, it's this one. All right. Hello. Okay. Are you ready? Ugh. All right, I got him. All right, guys. We about to have a breaking story. I have to format everything to go smoothly. Put Blake Foster ass on the stream. Oh man. Oh man. Where are we at? We'll do it like that. All right. We'll do it like that. I'm waiting on this guy to hit me up. Heard you like Blake Foster too. Yes. Are you ready? I'm calling him, but I don't think y'all can hear it. Hello?
What's happening, boss?
Give me a second. I can hear you. Yes, I can. All right. Where are we at? All right. Test. Can you talk?
Yeah.
All right.
Check.
Okay, guys. So, hold on. Let me get everything situated. Now, the thing is, you're not going to be able to see anything. Did you want to show your face or you want to kind of remain anonymous?
I mean, either way, whatever you prefer, man. It don't really matter to me too much.
Do you have a camera?
Yeah, I have a camera.
Okay. What you will have to do is turn your camera on in Discord.
Let me put my device down here.
Guys,
any strikes or anything?
No. I mean, it just makes for a better viewing experience for the audience. And then Blake Foster can, it just makes better viewing experience for the audience. All right. Perfect. All right. For starters, who are you? What's your name? And then we'll get into the details. Because I know a little bit of the Blake Foster story.
Yeah, shout out to the fan club. He sent me some messages. It was like, listen, man, you need to come on here and tell that crazy story that you told me. So my name is Miguel Blanco, and I I used to be a merchandiser. I used to make merchandise for a bunch of different people, bunch of different stuff. And Blake Foster was one of my customers. He was one of my clients.
Really?
He was. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We did a bunch of merch for him right before Ranger Con. This was years ago, so it's not like you said it was breaking story. This is an old story.
Well,
This is old, but nobody's heard it, so I've never actually like publicly spoke about it. Just anybody that's ever come in passing that's ever mentioned him, my main response is I hate that guy. So
okay, all right. Before we get into you hating him, how long have you known him?
Oh, so prior to working with him, I met him through another Ranger. So another Ranger put me in contact with him, and his manager was the first one I worked with for a different Ranger, and then they put me in contact. So I knew him for 2 years prior to working with him.
Okay.
And then so it's back to 2016, 2015, 2016.
Okay, so you've established. So how many times have you worked with him? Because I imagine you don't just start gung ho. Hey, I want $1 million worth of merchandise. You're like, all right, here's $1 million worth of merchandise. Where's my $1 million? So
how it started was his manager's name is Aaron Coney, which I believe is still his manager. And at the time, Aaron Coney was literally only managing 2 people, and now he's managing a lot more. Super nice guy. Nothing bad to say about Coney. And so I'd worked with him and a different Ranger prior to. So it was like I'd already built a rapport with Coney at the time. So then when Blake got brought into it, it was more like, all right, cool, let's just jump in and, kind of on the strength of who type situation. So like our first like order or whatever else, he had for the longest time, he was doing the Blue Ranger stickers. He was giving everybody it was like kind of like almost like the Funko Pop looking stickers.
Yeah.
We did stickers. So we did like 10,000 stickers. Yeah, he had a ton because he had like Ranger Con, and this was like right at the point where like Rangers was making that first comeback. You know what I'm talking about? Like when it was first, like JDF was still like pushing hard and all that was going on. So he was getting his second kind of push, and he was talking about going into MMA the first time. So he was getting his popular grind. So we did a bunch of stickers. We did koozies. People got like koozies with the Blue Ranger on it and like had the little turbo key on the back. And then we did shirts and hats and a bunch of stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you got a rapport with him.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
So this was not like some one-time deal. You did stickers, you did hats. So what?
We did 2 orders. So
Okay.
we did 2 orders for him. Now, mind you, while we were doing that, we were still doing orders for like Jason Font. Jason Font was one of the ones that we were working with. We were doing some stuff for him. And like, Scully and Bulk, like we did some stuff for them. Just like little stuff, kind of, back and forth. As a fan of the Rangers, it was just cool, right? So it was like cool for me to be like, hey, check this out on my phone. I can call one of these guys right now. Like as like a nerd, like at the time, that was pretty cool for me. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what went wrong?
Oh shit, I'm just gonna say it. The man just never paid no bills. So what had happened was it started, we sent a bunch of stuff off. Cool. He had posted it and was like awesome. And like part of it was to give us the shout out, right? Like that's obviously half the name, right? You give somebody a discount, like, you have a following, right? So if you said, hey man, I need some Henry tees, cool. Help me out on Instagram and YouTube, whatever else. Maybe I'll get a couple fans off your fans. We can, politic.
Right. Now here's the thing, right?
Yep.
You are the second person to tell me that Blake likes to pay people in shout outs. And sure, on the surface, it looks good, but that rarely translates into business.
Very true. So one of the deals that we worked out before, like I said, I worked with Aaron Coney pretty closely. Like I said, he was a super cool dude. So one of the things that we worked out back earlier time was basically like if people wanted merch, right? Say you wanted some of the merch we created. right? You could order it from me, right? And basically I would drop ship to them and I'd give you your cut. So you promoting me helped you make money.
Right.
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 Right. So that's how it originally started. And so the shout outs, yeah, like, that kind of stuff, whatever. But that was part of the deal. So part of it was like the promotion. The other part was actually just paying me my money. Right. And so we sent the stuff and, hey man, don't worry. I'm going to get you your money. I got this big con coming up. It's 3 days. We're selling meet and greets for $100. They can come have dinner with us. I'm going to get you the money. Okay, cool.
Sounds like Power Morphicon.
I think that might have been what it was. Like, so like they had like planned to have like a dinner with like him, JDF, like something like all of them. Like it was literally everybody was having dinners, and I think it was like $150 tickets. And he was like, we all get cuts and whatever.
I got
So the first order went through and he just never paid for it. Right. And then it was like, we never got a shout out. We never got anything. He had posted the stuff and other people had posted it. And we had our logo on the back of like the stickers, right? Like my logo was on the back of it. So like, you peel the sticker off.
Yes.
And then like my paper. So then he was like, hey man, when we do another order, can you not put your logo on the back?
Hey, yo.
And I'm like, that's it's just paper. Like, like it costs me money to do that. And I don't even charge you for that. That's just for me. So like if somebody sees it and they're like, oh, clothing is art. That's dope, Because
we got some thievery out here.
And so I was like, yeah, whatever, man. Cool. Hey, what about this balance? Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. So then I was like, all right, whatever. Still dealing with other Rangers at the time. They were cool. They paid their tabs. Everything was fine. Coney kept defending him like, hey, man, talk to Blake. We're getting it taken care of on Friday. All right. Hey, man, we just had somebody steal all of our merchandise.
Oh, how convenient.
We need more before this next one that we're doing in Seattle or Tacoma, Washington, or wherever we're going. We're doing a pop-up Ranger stop, and we need some more stuff right away. Okay, so then we do another one, right? Now, keep in mind, like I said, partly bad business on me, right? And I'm thinking, like, there's no way that the little kid from the Power Rangers is going to fuck me over. Okay?
I'm sorry to laugh, but...
Listen, that's in my head. Like, you have to, in my head, I'm like, okay. Well, fast forward, he did. He did fuck me over. And he just never paid the tab. So it got to the point where, like, I'm messaging his manager, right? And his manager's starting to kind of ghost me. And I'm like, okay. So then I'm messaging other Rangers. Like, hey, I know you're going to be at this con on this day. I also see that our mutual friend Blake is going to be there. Could you call me when you are with Blake? Because I need to talk to him. So then they started to kind of like give him a little heat, like, hey, why is this merch guy like trying to get a hold of you via me? Like it was kind of weird. Like Jason Font was literally emailing me from his work, like his real job email. Like, hey man, I don't know why you're looking for Blake, but like I don't know where he is. And I'm like, damn, okay, no problem. Sorry to bother you at your job. Like, And yeah, so then that was kind of what started to spiral the situation of, and then like I seen him selling the merch.
All right.
That was
that would piss me off.
See, that was, and people were posting, right? And this was at the time, mind you, his Instagram following was like somewhere in like a 40K, 50K, right? Like it was just kind of like he had just kind of like revamped himself as like, hey, I used to be this cute little kid and now I'm jacked with tattoos. Like, like that like progression where he'll post the photo of him as a child doing the morph stance and then him as an adult. So like people knew they were the same person.
Yes.
Like
they all do that.
Yeah. So that was the time that this all had happened. And then, and then it just kind of spiraled from there.
Okay. Now, what is the name of your brand before we get to the rest of the story? Because I was told some other stuff too that we're going to get to.
Yeah. So, the name of the company was Clothing is Art. That was what it is. It's no longer in service in business. It is completely defunct, which is why I don't have to worry about getting sued. So it is completely defunct.
Okay.
So we're going from there.
So you no longer do merch?
Yeah, no, I don't do any of the clothing or anything like that anymore. I got out of that. I got out of that game a few years back.
Now, he still didn't pay your money. I was told that you took it a step further than just reaching out to Rangers. Can we touch on that just a little bit? What was that about? I'll let you explain it from your mouth.
Yeah. My wife is eyeballing me to make sure that she's my lawyer, so she's making sure that I keep this. So I'm not gonna put like real people's names into it, right?
No need to.
I had a business partner, and he also had tried to reach out to Mr. Foster. Mr. Foster's wife, at the time, I believe they're still married. I'm not quite sure. I believe they still are. Her family was semi-local to me, like not a far distance away from where I did my business. And when we did the second order, that is where the clothes went to. Right? Because like they were going to be there at the time, and like, so it just made it easier. Cool. Whatever. Makes it easier for me. Well, I was blocked on Instagram. My business was blocked on Instagram.
Wait. So,
oh yeah,
you send him some product. He says it got stolen. You see him selling the product. Against your better judgment, you send him more product. He gets that product, and then he blocks you on Instagram.
Yeah, block me on Instagram, block my business partner on Instagram. Like, he made one post where it was like people see you shining and like whatever, and like, you know, haters are gonna hate. And I commented on it, and we all commented on it. And I had a bunch of other just like troll people with me that was like, hey, if he posts something, comment like, hey man, you should reach out too. And he just like kind of went dark and just blocked everybody. And then the whole time, mind you, his manager was super cool, was still trying to like solve situations and still, you know, trying to be, he's like, hey, I'm not really working with him right now. You know, we're seeing it different, you know, kind of separating, but he was super cool. Like I said, I have nothing bad to say about that man. So fast forward, I made a new Instagram, obviously, pretty much, you know, I'm Captain Petty, I'll admit it. And I did a little cyber stalking, and this is when he still kind of posted more personal stuff, not all business stuff like he does now. And he had posted like, it feels so great to be home for the holidays. And I said, oh, okay, home for the holidays. And then I look, and like they had posted a picture, you know, family photo. And I said, do you know what that looks like? That looks like her, that looks like the place that's not far from here. Right. And somebody had commented on it and said, hey, do you have like, you know, oh, how long are you guys back for? Yada, yada, yada. And he's like, oh, we're only here for the weekend, for the long weekend, and we'll be gone. It was like Easter. And I was like, okay. And so at that moment, I made a phone call to a buddy of mine. I said, you want to go collect some money? He said,
are
sure.
you threatening me with violence?
All right. Let's roll. And we hopped in, and we literally drove out to what we assumed was their house, and kind of just hung around. I was like, okay, here's the situation.
Challenging my
what
manhood?
we might possibly do is a crime. So we need to like be careful to not commit a crime. And we ended up actually just bumping into him. Like I reached out to him and said, hey man, listen, I understand, you know, things happen, life happens, you got kids, the con business is going down, whatever. I got kids, I got bills to pay, I got employees, I'm gonna need this money. Like, I am literally coming to you. Now I understand, ladies and gentlemen, you can look at me, okay? You can understand that I'm gonna lose in this fight. Okay, that man is jack jujitsu, black belt, karate, all that. I'm gonna lose in that fight, and I understood that. But I also figured that if somebody filmed me getting beat up by the Blue Turbo Power Ranger, I could probably make some money off that. So, you know, and he didn't want that to happen because like nobody's gonna want to see him beat like an obese kid like out in a street fight. Like that's just not. So we ended up running into him at her in-laws' house, and you know, words were exchanged and agreements were made. Some things happened. And needless to say, part of the payment that was received, I actually just sent it to you, was I sent to you in chat. I crossed out the name so you guys can see my government name. part of the payment that was received for that, and you see the date, it's like 2016. When I actually posted this, I waited till a little bit longer time. I sent it in Discord. That was part of the payment that was received. Was the helmet? His one of his con helmets. Was part of the payment that was received for the merchandise. We're told that this is, this
it was so much money.
Yeah, it was like supposed to like cover it, and principle of the matter, I felt like, okay, this is a good start. And whatever else, mind you, at the time it was dark, and so it was given to us in a nice manner. Given, not taken. It was given. It was offered up.
Let's make that very clear.
Very clear. It was offered to us as partial payment. We accepted it because we thought it was cool. It was in like a travel case, like like a motorcycle case.
Yeah.
Like helmet. Yeah. Opened it up and was like, listen, man, this is like the replica. This is my con one that I wear, and it's everything. It's dark. We're like, all right, cool. Well, you know what? That's a good, these things sell for $5,000.
That's cap.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, 100%. And he's like, but you know what, man? Like, I don't even want to wipe the whole bill. We'll just do part of it. I'm like, okay, cool. Money was exchanged. This helmet, cool. Mind you, we drive all the way back to where we were. And I'm like, I can't believe this worked. Like, this is crazy. I look at this helmet, okay? This is the most poorly made paper mache, okay? This thing was painted with blue Sharpies. Okay, it smelled like wet dog on the inside. It was scratchy. I'm wearing it, and it was like scratching up my neck. And I'm like, there's absolutely no way that this was like the one that he wears, like when he takes photos and he holds it. There's absolutely no way, 0% chance. So I come to find out afterwards. There's groups, as I'm sure you're aware, like ranger groups and whatnot. So I have made a post like, hey, anybody is looking for this, I might have one for sale. Whatever. This was given to me by Mr. Foster. I made him sign it, right? So it was like, he signed, he signed it with a Sharpie on the backside. And he reached out and said, hey, that's the helmet I made for him as a gift. And it was one of the helmets that he was given as a gift, like somebody brought to him at a meet and greet. Yeah. And they had made it at home. And that's why there were like house screws in it, like holding the flat back together. And it was like, I'm pretty sure it had asbestos on the inside. And it was just rough. It was rough. And so we had a good long joke about it. And like we posted like a bunch of photos and things with the helmet as like a joke. But we had just got. Like there was nothing else, like I had made a point. I had ran into him again shortly thereafter, maybe 8 months after that. I'd ran into him again. And that time he was more angry. He was drinking a little bit. And he was a little bit more angry about how we made fun of him for his helmet. But yeah, so that was so the helmet is still it is still here. It is not with me, it is with my partner. He still has it. And I will gladly send it to you, man, and you can have it. You can put it on your shelf. Okay, like as a momentous occasion, it's signed. It's worth $5,000.
As generous as that offer is, and I am in a bind, I really appreciate your generosity. I'm going to have to respectfully decline, and I just want to say, please do not pull up at my house with you and your friend because I declined.
Fair enough. I respect it. But it was funny. So after everything had happened, right? Like after all of these things had happened, we still continued to do work. Like I said, for like Jason Narvi, we did work for him. Jason Font was super cool dude, like super nice. Like if you ever have a chance to hang out with that guy, he's awesome. And shortly thereafter, they were doing what's the movie? The Order? Was it The Order?
Oh no.
It was The Order, right? I believe it was The Order. And so they were doing that, and they had reached out for merch for their Kickstarter.
No.
Yeah, so we had I drew up a logo everything, like for some merch. I'm like, yeah, man, this would be cool. And they're like, listen, and we'll give you the top, like, you know, sponsor badge or whatever it was. Like, I think I was supposed to get like a cameo in the movie. It was like part of the deal. I swear to God, I will find the emails and I'll send to you. I was supposed to get a cameo in the movie for do it like for this. And I was like, all right, I'm down.
Okay.
And I made a logo, I made like all the stuff, and I made the if you seen when the order was posted, they had all the merch like templates. I made those, right? I made all of them. I'm like, this is gonna be awesome. I'm all for it. And
okay, does this look familiar? You could probably see my screen now.
Yeah, this is the order. Yeah. So if you look at, they had like tiers, right? Like sponsor tiers, like you could like put money in.
He don't know, y'all. He don't know.
Like people probably don't remember this, but yes, the order.
Okay,
right.
Let me tell you something.
Yep.
They collected all this money and never came. And yeah,
It's the biggest Ponzi scheme, all right, that has happened to people in the longest time. Okay, so if you look at this, the logo for the order, I created the logo for the order. So like shirts, like those we created those logos.
Hold on. I'm about to show it, guys. Let me see if I can find like this logo right here that my mouse is on.
Yep, exactly. And so we did this, and it was set to be, you know, whatever, and like I was supposed to get like the top like sponsorship, whatever. Cool. And then right after all this stuff started coming out, you know, and they started doing it, Mr. Foster was going to be a part of this.
Okay.
And Mr. Foster was going to be a part of this. As you can see, if you look at that photo to the photo of the helmet I have, they look nothing like. Okay, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Big difference. But Mr. Foster was supposed to be part of that, right? And shortly thereafter, he was supposed to be part of this movie in some way, shape, or form. And then as soon as that came about, they literally ceased communication. Like the group that was putting that on ceased communication.
No way. Did they
just done instantly?
So they were paying you and letting you be in the movie. Was that your payment?
Yeah. So it was basically like hey, like this is a Kickstarter, right? Like we are doing this whole thing, and it was originally created by the Rangers, right? But there was one guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but there's one guy that was actually the creator, right? And then he just told all the Rangers to kind of sign on to it. But there was one guy that wasn't a Ranger that was like the head honcho. And
I think his name was it David Fowding? This guy?
No, because it wasn't. He was one of the writers, right? But I'm saying there was a money guy. There was one money guy that was like a director or whatever. That was like, because they kept advertising it as it's all us, like for us, by us, Ranger Nation. But there wasn't. There was another guy that was like kind of pulling the strings, like a puppet master. And he just got all involved in it. And as soon as Blake Foster or whatever got involved in it, they just kind of ceased communication. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Like, okay, like super weird that this happened. Like, all right, whatever. So I reached out to some people, and then next thing you know, some of the other people that were involved in the movie started to kind of, you know, fade away.
Nick Gilliard. Does that sound familiar?
That might be. Click on it. Is
this him?
That does look kind of. That might have been the person it was.
Okay. All right. We don't know for sure, man. You know, when it comes to these Power Ranger actors, when you ask them about what happened to the order, they all clam up. And
so a friend of mine was actually set to be the video and sound for the movie. So he filmed like their preview, like their trailer, like their little clip and everything. And he was actually signed on to do the actual movie recording. And he was one of the first ones to reach out to me and say, hey, I think this movie went belly up. And I'm like, what do you mean it just started? Like, they're still raising money. They were still posting. And he goes, I don't know. He's like, I got a thing that basically said, hey, we no longer need you to clear your schedule for these 3 months. And he's like, we're going to let you know when we're going to need you. And he's like, well, you got to, like, I need to clear 90 days. I need to know well in advance. And they're like, oh, we'll let you know. And then they're like, well, we'll go with somebody else if you're not available when it's time. And then that was it. And then they kind of bailed on him. But the basis of that was simply because everything was running smooth for me, at least. And it was cool up until the Blake Foster addition to whatever happened here. The gentleman that was like, kind of like I said, like the one that was like wrangling everybody together. He was like, hey, I know you had some run-ins with Blake. And I'm like, yeah, like I know him, like, you know, whatever. He's like, yeah, he just doesn't really feel comfortable working with you again. And I'm like, well, fuck him. Like, this has nothing to do with him. He's like, yeah, that's what I told him. So, like, you know, we'll figure it out. And then that was it. Never heard from him again.
Wow.
0.
Wow.
So it was funny. And then now every time I see it, like I've seen, like I'm in a bunch of Power Ranger groups, and I've seen people that have like, they made their own shirts, like, you know, for the order and stuff like that, just out of like, you know, funniness. And I'm like, I still have the logo artwork. I still have all the vector images of all of these things. So like I could make these shirts at any point for fun and just be like, you know what? It'd be so cool to go to like, you know, like MorphCon and just have everybody wear the order shirts.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. This has been a great interview, man. You've provided a wealth of information.
And if I get sued, you are going to be named as a co-defendant in this situation.
They are not doing any of that.
I'm gonna blame the fan club. He's the one that called me and was like, listen, man, listen, you got to talk to my friend. And so I'm like, all right, I'll do it. You're the first person and the last person I'm ever going to tell any of this stuff to.
Don't worry. Come tomorrow, everyone's going to be talking about this story. For some strange reason, all of the Power Rangers watch my channel, even though they say they don't watch my channel.
Well, then that's great. I look forward to Blake coming out and telling me I'm a liar and telling me he has no idea who I am. And then I'm going to bring the helmet to his house.
All right. Well, look, man, thank you so much for exposing this. Do you have a business to plug or anything like that? Or you?
And all I'm going to plug is the fan club. Check out the fan club on YouTube, Facebook, everything, man. Shout out the fan club.
All right. Let me get them up here real quick, man. YouTube.com. My man Dan over at the fan club, guys, hell of a content creator. Gave me this story. Fan club. Yeah, I'm saying hell of a great Power Ranger content creator. And he may not cover this debaucherous stuff, but I would do it any day and any time. So thank you again for coming up, man.
Hey, man, not a problem. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Peace. What a story. Holy shit. Look, man, best goddamn show on YouTube when it come to this Power Ranger stuff. My daughter called. I had to not answer her call just to get all this stuff off. Hey, baby, how you doing? I did not. What you doing? You look like you out having fun. You at church? Okay. Look, I understand you getting big. You better sleep in your bed at your mom's house. Girl, you feeling yourself. Tell your friends I said hi. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right, bye, baby. All right, she out with her friends, maxing and relaxing. God damn, what a story. I ain't answering that call because she trolling now. My daughter be trolling. She had one time. But hold on. Shout out to my man Juicebox Poppy. We acknowledge all super chats.
Acknowledge me.
That was the first choreographer for Star Wars. He's a Jedi master. Sin Drawling. He's a legend. Well, look, man. Look, the funniest thing, right? The funniest thing is the order. The order. This was the funniest shit ever. He was like, you know that one film, The Order? I was like, oh, anytime we can get some order news, it's a victory, man. It's a victory. It's a victory. I don't even know how I'm gonna like title that. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to follow that. Like, y'all don't understand how major that was. That was major. He did the logo, and he was getting paid and being in the show. Oh man, damn for the win, man. And this, what the hell is this, bro? This helmet is not worth no $5,000. Blake out here, man. Blake, I know you watching, man. I know you watching. I know you watch it. You gonna respond to this? You gonna respond to this shit? He watching now like, goddamn. Goddamn. I'm gonna be on the Henry thumbnail like Ninja. Everyone gets a turn. Everyone has had a turn one by one. Ninjas getting their turns. I mean, since we on Blake, I feel like we got to keep it moving with the Blake Foster stuff. Because we're at our hour and a half mark, so we might as well just go on with the other Blake Foster story. We got some drop frames going on. Was the stream lagging? Hold on. It looked like the stream was lagging on my end. It's catching up. No, something's off with the stream. There we go. Now we good. It's bouncing all over the place. But what do you guys think? $5,000 helmet? Ninja, who is this? Moses, don't be just clicking the goddamn link, man. Like, Moses, we got to do something about this, man. I'm getting out of there. I got to create a new stream because Moses he got the link bookmarked and shit. So I guess he click it periodically and then he popped in. I'm like, Ninja, what the hell? Anyway, let's keep going with the Blake Foster. Since we here, we might as well keep going. I just have to prepare a couple things. This is the main event. I mean, since he watching now, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't know why Moses clicked the goddamn link. I have no idea. I'm like, bro, this ain't even drop the link time. Anywho, I have to get some screenshots up of Blake and his goddamn Morpher drama, but he's not going to escape the trying to run off with the merchandise money. Like, Ninja had to come. He had to pull up on him. He had to pull up on him. He was like, hold on, where my meme at? Pull up on me, kid. Like, this was when I used to throw parties back in the day. I'd be like this right here.
What's good though? I'm about to go jump. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. For real, if y'all want to pull up on me, pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up, pull up on me. Pull up on me.
All right, we got another Blake Foster story coming up. Right now, I just have to upload these images because apparently I didn't know it was Exposed Blake Foster Day. They're like, yeah, Ninja, I got a Blake Foster story too and shit. I'm like, oh shit, you do? He like, yeah, I got one. I got a Blake Foster story. I got one too. Like, Ninja's coming out of the woodwork. Because here's the thing, guys. When it comes to this Power Ranger stuff, the business is so finicky. It's so finicky. Everyone's scared of everyone. You know, everyone's scared about speaking out against everyone. Like, I don't know if I want to speak out. I don't know if I want to get involved. You know, it's goofy stuff like that going around. And every now and then people are like, look, I'm going to give you this story. You can use this story, but you must keep me anonymous at all costs. Okay? Like, I don't want my voice being said. I don't want people to be able to identify me from what I'm saying. And typically, I oblige. I always oblige. Because I respect people's right to privacy. You know, like saying they like, hey man, I don't want this shit out there. I'm like, hey, say less, player. I just want the story anyway. Now, if someone say the story is false, I know your identity. I'll come back from your ass. Shit, you give me a false story. Now you're risking me not protecting your identity. I'm like, hey Ninja, you better give me an update. Friend Ryan exposes Foster. Now the crazy thing is, man, I'm gonna give Blake Foster a little bit of grace. Maybe he'll make a response. He seems like a very active guy on social media. And because of the viewership, the level of viewership, I can almost guarantee him or someone who knows him is watching the stream, which is interesting. You know, my small channel causing so much ruckus. And we might have to save Dr. Disrespect to the end. Because we're actually just about to steamroll this. We're gonna do Blake, Bat in the Sun, Dr. Disrespect, and then I'll drop the link. I know with some quick hits and some other funny stories, but the momentum is grooving. I feel like we in our zone right now. We are cruising. Friend, Friend. I spell that right. How many of us have them? Friends, ones you can depend on. Let's talk about friends. All right, so what we gonna do is, hold on, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta get that. I want to make sure I got all my assets in a row because it start with these. These are this, man. Guys, if you're gonna sell a goddamn product, I don't think do we need Aaron up here anymore? Shout out to Aaron, black man getting it. You know, get paid, young ninja get paid. Hey, Sky Dolazar, do you know Aaron? Do you know Blake? Can you let us know? But shout out to Aaron though, man. Getting it. I don't know what he does, man. Hustler. Visionary playmaker hustler. There you go. All right. Get paid. All right, cool. Let me make sure I got all these assets at the proper size. Cause we are about to get it. And we'll end it. No, we'll go straight into it. Look, man. All right, we're about to start the track. How's everyone feeling? Do me a favor, like the goddamn stream if you didn't like it or dislike it. I know we got some haters watching. They watching like, Henry, I hate you. I hate your ass. You a bitch. You a weirdo. As they, in a motel room. From what I hear, they got to move every 7 days. How that working out? Look, I'm a troll. I am, man. I am. It's bad. I'm trying to get help, but not really. So anyway, where they got my... Hey, Henry, good to see you live. Hope you having a good day, bro. Hey, man. Hope you having a good day too, man. Hope everybody having a good day. I think I went late live on my goddamn main channel. That's the problem. I forgot. Ninjas didn't tell me I wasn't live. They put it in the chat one time, and I didn't catch it. But it is what it is. So anyway. Hey, Blake Foster, where you at? Hey, Blake, hit the link, man. If you want to come up, just type in the chat. We'll make an exception. We'll stop the show for you to come and address this if you so choose to. But it won't be any softball questions. It won't be no fluff interviews like maybe you're used to. We'll be asking you some very tough questions about various topics in the Power Ranger community, and maybe you can clear up some rumors from way back in the day. Way back in the day. If I were you, I would hit that link with caution. Extreme caution. Because I'm not trying to be your friend. I don't care about you sending me signed stuff. I don't care about seeing you at conventions. I don't even go to conventions. So, you'll get a fair interview. but I'm not trying to be your friend. All right. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, Blake Foster, if you guys don't know, was the Blue Turbo Ranger, and he had the great idea to sell these Turbo Morphers. And if you guys don't remember, there was some drama about these back in the day regarding the price point. I think they were like $219 or something. Don't quote me. Don't be like, it was $199 like Ninja. It was a lot of money for the pre-order, and you were pre-ordering what you thought to be a metal Morpher with electronics and that lit up. Well, what you end up getting, or what everyone who pre-order is going to end up getting, is a plastic Morpher, which looks, I guess, to be like a paperweight with no electronics, and there will be absolutely no refunds. Compliments of Blake Foster. Now, what we do have, and we're going to come up to this later, we have some old posts from Blake Foster, but we have a close friend of Blake Foster who was like, look, no. I'm not letting Blake Foster slide with this. So it's rather lengthy. We're gonna hear him out. We're gonna have limited pauses, limited interruptions, unless you super chat. All right.
What's up, man? My name is. I've never actually introduced myself. I used to be affiliated with Tim or Tim3D because we're friends since 2016 to the end of 2023. Basically, around the time where things started to collapse within that whole team and structure of the business and everything like that. I was actually there in the flesh when Tim and Blake were talking about this metal Morpher with lights and sounds, metal casing, special editions. And then there was also another part that I didn't know about till I stopped really being affiliated, was there was figures involved, because Blake had told some people, I know he told Tim and I know he told me, I don't know word for word, but he was talking about how one of the Hasbro reps came to him during that show in Orlando, and that they were planning on making a Blue Ranger 2-pack and a Lightning Turbo Morpher and things of that nature, where I don't believe that, to be honest with you. I mean, especially now with knowing more of how things go with certain retractors and things of that nature. I'm trying not to be complete and total dick about everything, but I know a lot about that, and it's a little bit worse than the surface layer. Actually a lot worse, because it's not just him and it's not just Blake, granted, but it's a lot on both of them for sure. And Blake is kind of responsible for some of what was going on with him regarding the Morphers, specifically the Morphers. And then things just got pretty sour. And before it all got sour, I actually had reached out and been like, hey, I know some people who we may be able to justify this situation. And he was like, oh no, I talked to Tim and he said it was okay. And now we're here. All this basically could have been prevented if people would listen to me, but they never fucking do, which is totally fine, because then they just look at your dick.
All right. So this is a friend of Blake Foster's, and I apologize for the audio, but I cleaned it up as best I could, but he was in a car, so you got a lot of background noise, but it does get clear later in the video. And if you're just now getting here, he was like, look, Blake and Tim were supposed to come out with these Metamorphers. Metamorphers fell to the wayside. Tim is in the wind, and he offered Blake a way out. Now, I appreciate my man Alucard Morningstar supporting the stream. Keep cooking them. Suck it, Rican. FB. Oh, gosh. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying?
So Henry felt like he had to shoot that out the sky.
Thank you. Suck it, Rican he could be, man. He could be in the bind. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate it. Back to the video. He's offering Blake a way out to basically help him get the fans pretty much something closer to what they ordered. Let's continue.
If you Google Turbo Morpher, there's an image that will pop up, if you slide a little bit down, scroll, slide, whatever. And it is a Lightning Collection style Blue Ranger Turbo image, and that's the ad for the Turbo Morpher that they were collabing on to bring to fans or whatever. And the price was $119 for the basic version, and like I think it was $219 for the more premium metal version. It could be more, it could be less, but I do remember at that time that, especially at Rangers of Orlando 2023, when this all like came together, that Tim at that time did not have access to his PayPal because of other things that were going on in team. It was actually an actual full team situation where Tim isn't directly at fault, but he still is at fault, of course. But multiple people were at fault for the reasoning behind why Tim wasn't able to access his PayPal that entire weekend and beyond. I was selling some of the figures that he brought to sell at the show, and then I would just Venmo him, Cash App him, or give him the cash so he had some money for the weekend. So that's that, at least regarding that Tim situation.
So 119 to 219. And the message that started this all off, he says, "Hey, saw your video about Blake Morpher. Things are actually a bit worse than what we have seen on the surface. If my estimate's correct, the old partner took on about 4K to 7K in orders people will never see." So he is of the opinion that, you know, the old partner is at fault, but he's going to shift the blame back to Blake momentarily.
Any payment being made is what I'm getting at. Couldn't have gone to Tim because he didn't have access to receive funds via PayPal.
You see, now he's like, look, Tim didn't have access to his PayPal during the big moment where they took orders. So this is kind of like, hey, Blake ended up getting all the money. Now, what Blake did with the money, who knows, man? It could be with the order money at this point.
So I feel like a lot or all of the payments went directly to Blake. And I believe that was something that Tim had told me before we kind of just stopped talking. Because again, I was affiliated with him, but I was more or less a friend. I wasn't hired. I wasn't an employee. I am my own entity. And he would just like bring me to the shows and stuff because I interact with people better than he can. But the long and short of it is there's a large chunk of money that went into Blake's PayPal, his Cash App, maybe his Venmo, you know, maybe his Square, because at the shows, I believe he was advertising it because Tim had worked on like a prototype one night and brought it in the next morning. And I remember the 3D prototype lightning figures that Tim had printed were at his table along with that very, very rough first draft prototype of the larger Morpher that they wanted to sell. So the funny thing about all this is Blake had reached out to me a couple of months into that initial deal that Tim and him had made because he hadn't been able to get in touch with Tim. And I was like, Tim has a lot of things going on. This isn't like his main thing, and he travels a lot for work. I'll try to get in touch with him. I was able to get in touch with him, but he was out of country, which he does go out of country for his job, which is valid. But at the same time, there is a possibility that after that initial conversation that I had with him, he elongated some of the truth as to where he was and things of that nature. But he does travel for work, so it is hard to get in touch with him sometimes, most of the time.
Why would you go in business with somebody it's hard to get in contact with? You know, if I'm going into business with anybody, it's going to be someone I have quick access to. And depending on how much money that I'm sharing with this person, it's going to be someone I can reach out in touch. It's going to be someone whose house I can drive over. I don't know if I can just partner up and give someone money with someone, you know, maybe on their internet, or maybe I met once at a con. Like if we're doing business together, I need to see you. I need to look you in your eyes. I need to know where your ass live. But I'm not in the convention scene, so who knows how it goes when you partner with people, especially someone who's going to provide you with toys. Y'all selling these toys for a profit. You're not trying to break even. So there is going to be some markup. And as I told you before, stop pre-ordering stuff from Power Rangers. It's just not worth it. Wait till they got the product in hand, or it's Amy Jo Johnson.
Anyway, back to the main point. I had told Blake, I was like, if you're uncomfortable and you're not, like, I have other people who can do this. Like, I can just reach out to somebody right now and we could probably get the ball rolling a lot smoother. So I know for a fact that Blake likes to try his best to get things done for him for free. So he doesn't have to spend any money out of pocket for absolutely anything. If somebody asks him, hey, it's going to be this much, he'll be like, can you go cheaper? Can you do it for free? Hey, I can get you exposure. He said it to me once. He's like, oh, will you send me that Turbo Megazord video? I bet I can get 1 million views and likes on it. And I'm like, no, you can't. I didn't say that, but I was like, no, you can't. Like, I have better views. Like, I've grown myself. Like, I know it won't do that well because I created it for this, not for like a turbo theme.
Now, here's the thing, man. When you like look at Blake's Instagram and you look at the engagement, you're looking at what? Well, let's see. Let's go to the most recent. Let's go to the reels. Let's check the reels. So despite him having 106K subscribers, you're lucky if a reel gets 5,000 views. 5,000 views. Now, how much of this is translating into business for you or traffic for you? Probably not much. If you're selling a product or you're selling a service, evaluate the person who is offering you quote unquote exposure to see how much exposure you're getting, because you're not getting a post going to 106,000 people. That's not the case. At most, that's like his everyday life. You're looking at 3 to 5,000 views. Now you have these more exceptional posts that do a little better because, hey, this is a Power Ranger theme one. This is the Heritage Auction one. You know, there was a huge campaign to promote this and everyone's selling it. But like his day to day, I'm not sure there is value in it. You might be better off just paying Instagram to promote your product and collecting the full price from people like Blake. Let's continue. We only got a little bit left.
And of course it didn't hit, you know what I mean? I appreciate him tagging me and sharing my video and things. Like, I always love that, but I was like, I know what I'm doing and that's not how that works. But anyway, I had told Blake that I have other people who can remedy the situation. He just needs to let me know. And he then reached back out to me and he was like, oh, I talked to Tim, everything's fine. Like, I appreciate your help and things of that nature. And he's reached out a few times, like in between and beyond that. But at the end of the day, right when I was like, hey, we can fix this. Like, I don't know what's going on with Tim right now, but like, I can fix this. You know, it might cost you money to initially start, but like, at least people will have a proper product sooner than later. It may not be like metal and electronic and things, but it will be sturdy and solid enough that they'll have something instead of you promoting something that was never going to exist in that time frame. And the reason the Morphers look the way they do right now is because he didn't want to pay to have something made. This is his problem. He got the good graces of Tim being like, oh, I'll just do all this. The quality of like 119 to 219 for a Morpher at all. Not even like the print. Like the print probably wouldn't even sell for that much. I think it cost him $50 to get it made like within a day.
All right. So here's the thing, right? We also got some additional text messages. All right. Now, he said he saw the video and he said, 4 to 7K was off. And he said, he also, this insider dropped a David Yost bomb saying, also, have you heard rumored that David Yost uses conventions for hookups on Hinge and such? The Ranger hookup culture is weird. And we also have Blake Foster defending this, okay, where he's saying, where he's talking to Tim and Tim saying, hey, I've been in Colombia for a week. When you back this weekend? All right, bro, if we can't get these things out, brother, I'm gonna have to go another route with someone else, man. I feel like I'm just getting a runaround. It's really making me look bad. Man, people have been waiting very long. Tim responds, I know, I'm sorry. I totally understand. Been a bad year for me, unfortunately. Like, we need to get those ones out, dude. Call me this weekend when you're back. Okay, don't forget. He's saying he was always given a runaround. He's like, what What's the word, brother? The biggest Ranger show is coming up and we haven't nothing. Bro, this is very depressing. If I would have known this, I would have never put myself in this position. I'm going to have to go public about how all the Ranger fans in the community warn me about working with you. I'm very disappointed, bro, by the lack of the lack of communication. Horrible thought. Yeah, I'm saying, hold on, man. I'm still seeing like a little bit of issues on my end. Don't worry. We are back. So you have Blake Foster saying like, look, man, what the F is up, man? Like, what the F is up, man? Just not gonna respond. Yo, I'm serious, bro. And these messages, guy, sorry, you're just not gonna respond. And then Blake Foster puts out this statement right here. Hey, Ranger community, it pains me to write this, but I owe all of you. A year ago, I partnered with Timmy to create custom morphers, and I never imagined I'd be making this post. When we started, I was nothing but good feelings about this collaboration. However, I received countless warnings from fans about his lack of response, poor communication, and unfulfilled orders. Despite these warnings, I went ahead with the partnership believing we were creating something valuable for the fandom that matched my passion. Unfortunately, my experience has been a nightmare. Communication with Tim Ray has been almost non-existent, and I still don't know if any of our products have been shipped to those who ordered. Damn, son. I am extremely disappointed and angry that I put myself in the community in this position. I regret to inform you that Tim Ray has proven to be unreliable and a scam artist. Moving forward, I am seeking new partnerships to create these morphers because I can no longer depend on him. Our relationship is beyond repair and I refuse to continue to get the runaround. Thank you for your understanding and support. Stay strong, Rangers. All right. I know, right? I know. It's a classic trope. It was Sag who did it with the order. It's the other guy who did it now. I mean, the anonymous person is low-key putting it on him. And you have this Morpher situation with Blake Foster. I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? Now, here's the thing. Here's my honest to God opinions. When Blake Foster said he was coming out with the plastic, where are they at? Where is it? I remember when he said, oh, we got them, we got these, or whatever. Trust the process. Here it is. Sound goods too. This is the metal one that none of y'all ninjas receiving. I promise none of y'all ninjas is getting the metal one. Y'all are getting, where are they at? Did he delete them? No way. No way. Where's that post? Ninja. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, right? No. That post still up, right? That post still up, right? Oh, Blake. Well, good thing I have it right here. Let me screenshot this ish now. Now it looks like it might be gone. Oh my God. He's watching live. Oh no. No. Oh no. Go look at his profile. He's this ninja watching in real time. No way. He watching in real time. Oh, ninja. I does this. You are not about to delete that post and think shit's sweet. Oh, Blake. Blake, hit the link, ninja. Hit the goddamn link, man. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was under reels. Sorry. Okay, it's there. Sorry. False alarm. It's still there. I was about to say false alarm. It's still there. I was under reels and not posts. It's still up. False alarm. But I was about to say, sorry. It's still there. False alarm. God damn it. Look, man, being a man, you got to admit when you're wrong. I was about to say, man, I was about to be like, what the fuck? Uh-oh, is my internet about to crash again? Oh my God, man. Anywho, It's my service provider. It's not the speed. But as I was saying, I blame Blake for refusing to give refunds to people who paid him directly. That's my gripe. If you want to send out the plastic morphers, so be it. But the people who paid you directly, that you have a receipt of them paying you, and they say, I didn't order a plastic morpher, I ordered a metal morpher with lights, not a plastic goddamn paperweight, you should send them their money back. But, you know, these Rangers, man, like, you know, one gives the whole group a bad name. But let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Jesus, man, guys, what the hell? What the hell, man? Like, this stream has been like messed up. It's my internet. It's a big storm in the city, and I can see my internet provider, like my router reset. But when you stream on OBS, like if I was on StreamYard, stream would be done. It'd be clapped. If I was on YouTube, it'd be clapped. But on OBS, the stream is saved. So there is that. Now, this stream is likely, I don't even know if it's rewatchable with all the drops and stuff. I might have to private it. And I think did it drop again? Like, oh my God, man. It's pissing me off. Low key. Because it signs me out of everything, and then I had to like sign back into everything. So there's that. I was just like, what the fuck? What? All right, now let's get to the Bat in the Sun stuff, and then I'll just drop the link. I want to get the Dr. Disrespect drink. I mean, I want to get to Dr. Disrespect, but it's the internet is screwing me over right now. My internet provider, not the speed or anything like that. It's my internet provider. All right. So anyway, no, I want to see it all. What the hell? What are y'all talking about? What am I missing? Am I missing something? Let's take a breather real quick. Kids got me running ragged. Let's just take a breather real quick. Let me see if we got some quick hits. We got a Power Ranger story, man. We got a Power Ranger story. Right here. Damn, I got a couple of them. We got Omarion clapping some cheeks. We got a mother who is down bad severely. What is this? Oh, man. John Wick Jr. Hey, since I'm deleting this stream, or I think I am, I don't know. All right, y'all want Dr. Disrespect. All right. Here's the thing. We got Aaron and Dr. Disrespect left. All right, so a lot of people were talking about this recently. If you know about the podcast, Danielle Fisher revisited her heated estrangement from former Boy Meets World co-star Matt Litt Ward, and it's safe to say they don't mess with each other, dog.
General question for you is, do you hate us?
No, I don't hate you.
Okay.
I think that.
Hold on. Shout out to my man Ryusi, who says, unlike Brent, Henry is a true man to admit when he's wrong and not to be a diva about it. Shots fired. Look, man, yeah, I was wrong on the Blake Foster stuff. I was on the wrong tab. So I just wanted to acknowledge that early. You know what I'm saying? I know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Then just be looking out. Oh man, that low key pissed me off. Nothing I can do about it though. Hold on, guys. I gotta check something out real quick. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, man. Nothing I can do. Just gotta boss up. Anywho, Oh shit. All right, guys, do me a favor. Let me restart the stream so we can get where we need to be. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second. I'll be right back.